Loosen your heart the way a man loosens his tie. Heaven Letter number 4846. March 2, 2014. Each word of mine revolves across the world. I, the creator of the world, resonate through you. Angels are my messengers, and you are too. Through you, my heart is disseminated. You are the outreach of my heart. You are the route it takes. You are more powerful than you can see. With power comes responsibility. You are more powerful for what occurs in the world than you are aware of. Be responsible for the upliftment of the world. As your consciousness rises, you pull up the world. This is the meaning of, as ye think, so ye sow. Pull the world up. See its beauty and the beauty of mankind. Focus on that, and not on the regrettable errors. You multiply what is called good, by noting good. In this way you evolve the world. Avow the earth I created. Do not disavow it. Point out to the world the good of its ways. Grow a good crop in the world. A good crop gives a good yield. You are definitely not here on earth to point out the error of its ways. You are not blind, so you do not need a magnifying glass turned in the direction of what is not wanted. When you turn your attention to what is not wanted, you compound it. This is how the concept of enemy arises. Be a friend to all, and you are shining light on the world. The world is as you perceive it. No one denies the appearance of what is called wrong, yet how angry you may become at wrong. He cannot do that. She cannot do that. They cannot do that and get away with it. And so you propound the idea of tit for tat, and so you uphold the idea of enemy. Enemy is an idea. Wrong is an idea. Be careful what ideas you promote. Love coheres. Judgment creates civil war. Judgment opposes. Love proposes a way of seeing that changes the world. If you want to change a situation, force won't do it. Force may vindicate your sense of self-righteousness, yet that is no victory. Force is stomping on someone you do not agree with. It increases animosity. Making people say, "Uncle," contrary to their own perception is no success at all. It is bullying. Force is a form of bullying. How is a wrong righted by a wrong? There is a better way, and you will apply it little by little. Instead of increasing armament, disarm those whom you may see as enemy. Disarm yourself. Cut the ground under your so-called enemy by listening to what he says and what he feels. You will discover that he feels wrong just as much as you do. What is obvious to you has not been obvious to him, nor what is obvious to him has not been obvious to you. You are not being subordinate to yourself by listening to another. You have a cause you expound, and the other has a cause he expounds. Get away from the idea of causes. Come back to hearts. No matter what sense something may make to you, it is the heart that matters. The world is not run by the mind. We speak of common sense here. We are speaking of disarmament. Pull the ground out from what you see as an enemy by listening to what he has to say. The fact is that a common ground exists. Remove the pit that extends between you by crossing it. Stand beside the one you oppose by listening, by allowing yourself to not be so staunch as you may have been. There are some who will not let you listen because they will not talk to you. Then on silent levels within, listen. Indeed, the other may have wronged you, and he wrongs you more by not talking to you. He is thinking of himself and not the world. Ultimately, the question is not where another is. Ultimately, it is where you are. You must loosen your heart the way a man loosens a tie. Someone else's tie doesn't choke you. Someone else's heart doesn't close yours. Keep your heart high, and keep your heart open. You have jurisdiction over your own heart. Take care with it. This is how you are responsible for the world. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. heavenletters.org